Morphology of permanent maxillary molars. When this tooth is weaved buccally, can identify two buccal cusps which are more pointed and less pointed mesiolingual cusp, as it is the largest cusp on this tooth. And since the buccal developmental groove extends over to the buccal surface of the crown, you can identify distal buccal groove also. It has three roots, and from buccal surface you can identify mesial buccal root and distal buccal root nicely. And as the palatal root or the lingual root is the longest and the biggest, can easily identify it as a one finger extending rather high and which present between two buccal roots. And the root trunk, which is wider on this tooth, is nicely seen from the buccal surface, and the cervical margins are more straight. From lingual side, you can identify distolingual and mesiolingual cusp with the fifth supplemental cusp, the cusp of Carabelli, and the lingually extended lingual developmental groove. Otherwise, cannot identify none of the buccal cusp, but with the largest lingual root can identify two mesial and distal buccal roots. From mesial surface, on the crown surface, you can identify two mesial cusps, one buccal and one lingual, with a nicely expressed mesial marginal ridge. And as it is shown, the mesial surface and the fifth cusp is on the mesiolingual surface of the mesiolingual cusp. You can identify fifth cusp also. And the cervical margins are more curved towards the coronal side, and you can identify only two roots, as the mesiobuccal root is covered the distolingual root, but the lingual or the palatal root is nicely seen from this side. From distal surface, similar to the mesial surface, you can identify two distal cusps as a major feature, and can identify distal marginal ridge also. And since the distal side is more narrower than the buccal side, can identify buccal developmental groove on the buccal surface. And in additionally, we can identify three roots nicely, as the distal buccal root is the smallest part of the mesiobuccal root is nicely seen on this section, this picture. Out of three roots on the first maxillary molar tooth, lingual or the palatal root is the longest, and it is tapered and smoothly rounded towards the apex. And mesiobuccal root is more broader buccolingually, and the distobuccal root is the smallest, but it's more straighter and smoothly rounded than the mesiobuccal root. and palatal or the lingual root has the largest dimension and longest root canal within this root. Basically, pulp morphology. Pulp chamber is box-shaped and 3 canals are present in 3 roots, but an accessory canal could be seen in mesiobuccal root. 4 horns are extended towards 4 major cusps, which are equal in size. Then we'll see how you can differentiate 3 maxillary molars. The major differences between 3 maxillary molars can be identified from the occlusal surface. As you can see in these pictures, first, second and third molar occlusal surface are reducing, and you can identify first one supplemental cusp, which is the 5th cusp, which is called cusp of Carabelli, is not present on the second or the third. Another fact is to reducing the occlusal surface size is the reduction in the distal lingual cusp size. And as it is present on the one acute surface angle of the rhombic occlusal surface, it finally made a heart-shaped third molars mainly. And then about the roots, when you move towards the back of the series, the roots are more fused and more together than the more anterior first molar, and they are more distally inclined. Other facts. And 3 molars show distal inclination and fusion towards the third molar when you view from the palatal side. It is more clear on this picture, and you can identify loss of 5th cusp, the cusp of Carabelli on the mesiolingual surface. When 3 molars view mesially, you can nicely identify the separation of roots and their fusion when the tooth series move backward.